Starting off the morning great, realizing that I lost a hubcap on the way here. And the lady that gave me my coffee did not put nearly as much cream as it should be. Nope. What's going on, guys, and welcome to the vlog today. So on my agenda for today, I plan on doing front and rear camber kits on the Coupe. Should be a fairly easy project because I've done it before, and I know the rears are super easy to do. The fronts are a little more difficult because you have to take the coilover out, but honestly, that's not really that big a deal. We got a full house today. Steven's working on a timing belt. And these are the parts. So this is the front camber kit. Comes with all the hardware already put together. Rear camber kit is pretty self-explanatory. So, should be pretty good. I already loosened up all the wheels, so just gonna jack this thing in the air, take the wheels off, and dive right into it. All right, so front wheel is off. This arm right up here is the arm that we're gonna be replacing. The arm that we're gonna be putting in has an adjustable point right here so that you can move this whole spindle setup inwards and therefore shorten your, or give yourself camber. So I guess right now I am going to get this nut off right here and then pop the coilover out and then get the upper control arm out. So let's see how that goes. Okay. One thing that I have discovered is the first thing when I took the wheel off is I noticed all of this gunk around here. And I was like, oh God, I know what that is. My axle boot's ripped. I was noticing on the drive home yesterday on the highway that every now and then the steering wheel would go a little bit and it would jolt a little. And I've had that situation before with the Del Sol, but instead of a little jolt, it would yank my steering wheel all the way to the right and I would have to hang onto it for dear life. So I guess we need to do an axle too. But for now, I'm just gonna continue going at this and hopefully we get this out soon. I have the coilover unbolted from the top. The upper control arm bolts are here and here, but I'm keeping those in for right now. Right now, I'm just trying to get the coilover out of the fork so that I can push down on this, pop the coilover out, and then have enough room to pop the upper control arm out. Okay, so coilover is, well, wants to be out. I mean, I could just leave it like that. I don't really need it to be out all the way. I just need access to the control arm, which I have now, so I guess it's gonna stay right there. I didn't feel like bolting it from the coilover to the fork because the bolt was seized, so I just did the fork bolt itself. So now I'll take the upper control arm out and swap it out for the new one. All right, so here is the factory upper control arm. You can see one side has more of a bend to it than the other side, so match it up to whichever one it looks like, which it happens to be this one. So this is the one that goes in the passenger side. All right, so this project has turned into axle day. So I realized that the driver's side one was ripped as well, so these are junk. You can see if I turn this, ripped wide open, both sides. So I'm gonna take the other side out now and get 2 new axles, and then we will resume with the camber kit installment. All right, so both axles are out. Driver's side's ripped too. So now I'm gonna go to AutoZone and hopefully I can get a warranty on both of them. If not, I'll have to pay for one of them, but nope, we'll see. The whole car's in disarray right now, just torn apart. So more work than I thought we were gonna do today, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so we just got back from AutoZone and new axles. Got one under warranty, had to pay for the other one, but got super discounts because the guys at AutoZone I'm there all the time. So shout out to them. But I got this front control arm in. I got the passenger side front control arm in. So gonna get the axles in and then put the whole spindle assembly and all that stuff back in, put the coilovers in, and then the front camber kit install will be done, and then we can move on to the rear. Nope. All right, so passenger side is completely done. Everything's back together. New upper control arms are in. Haven't adjusted them yet. I'm gonna adjust them when the car's back on the ground so that I can see what kind of camber it's giving me, and I can go from there. But onto the driver's side axle and all that good stuff. All right, guys, sorry for not filming a lot of this, but I just wanted to get it done. So passenger side is completely done. I haven't adjusted the upper control arm yet. Coilover's in, everything's bolted back up, the axle's in. That's all fine and good. Driver's side, just finished this side up, so this is all good. Coilover's good, axle's good, tie rod's good. Everything should be good. So I'm gonna put the tires on the front, straighten the wheels out, lower the front down, check to see how much camber I have, and adjust from there. All right. So first analysis. Camera doesn't seem to be too bad. My alignment's definitely off now that I put these upper control arms in. Thought that this was positive, but it's really more just straight. So I don't think I'm gonna adjust these. I think I'm just gonna send it the way it is. After I get the rear control arms put in, the adjustable camber arms, I know I do need an alignment, so that is what we will be doing next for this car, because I don't want to go through these tires or the tires, you know, that are on the Meisters. I don't want to blow through any tires. I want to make sure that this car gets done right. So I'm going to jack up the rear, take the wheels off, and put the rear camber kit in. All right, so here is the rear upper control arm that is adjustable. Comes stock looking like that. Then you have your eBay upper control arms go in just like this. Super self-explanatory. So I'm going to pop this in, and we will be halfway done. All right, so there's a stock arm. All three of these bolts are 14s, so just break them off as you normally would. WD-40 helps the most, but now it's time to swap it out for the adjustable. You can see the adjustable is shorter, and that's the camber that you're going to get from it being shorter. So camber kit's installed. The red piece right there is a wrench size. So the way that you would give yourself more or less camber is you would tighten that. The whole thing is threaded. So I'm gonna tighten it, and we'll see how it looks. All right, so fully tightened, ready to go. I brought the rear Meisters with me so that I could test fit them with the rear camber dialed all the way in to see if 5 degrees of camber is going to be enough to fit these, and if it's not, then I'm going to need to do some modifying to the camber kit. But I'm going to put these on and lower the car down and see what it looks like. Let's see if -5 is going to be enough. I think it will. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. So, looking at it from the top, that's beautiful. When I go lower, it's going to camber itself out, so I don't need to do any more camber adjusting, which is awesome. So I don't have to modify this camber kit. I can just leave it at -5, and that should be good. So that's as much camber as it'll have. It's not a lot compared to the Del Sol, but it'll have a nice fitment to it. Damn, that looks good. I'm so stoked. I haven't done the passenger side yet, but I just wanted to see what the driver's side looked like. I'll throw the Meister on the passenger side too to just make sure that it fits up properly, but boy, 2018 is killing season.
You did the camber in the rear?
Me and Zach spent 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Just needs to go lower.
Perfect, just needs a little bit lower. It'll camber itself in, dude.
Nope. Get the fuck out of here. I'm stealing this extension.
Steal everything you need, I'm all set.
Oh.
So
Well, in that case, can you gather all the tools?
yes. So, rear camber kit, all set. That was light years easier than doing the front camber kit and all the axle crap that I had to do, but I got new axles out of it, which is awesome. I did notice like my steering wheel was being jittery, so good thing that I have new axles. This is gonna be just the right amount of camber to fit these. I don't have to modify the arms, which is awesome. Even though it's easy to do, I might still make a video on how to do it in the future to give yourself more camber because people always ask me. But for now, this works perfect. I'm sweaty, I'm disgusting. I'm covered in grease, dirt, oil, every single type of car fluid that you could imagine. I am going to take these wheels off, put the stock ones back on, and get out of here. All right guys, so the car is completely back to what it was. I left the rear camber kit still at -5 just because the rear really doesn't do much in terms of handling on these cars since they're front wheel drive. The front I left zeroed out in terms of camber, so don't really have anything, which is good for the rest of the winter. I still do need to get in alignment though because I can notice that one side's in, one side's out. But yeah, so the front and the rear camber kits are in and the rear fits perfectly. So I'm super stoked on that. These guys are just about finished up putting the timing belt in this SRT, which means that my car's gonna have to get moved. So I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little camber kit install video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, push that little notification button, and I will see you guys in the next video.